All right, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, it's already 2:30, and we are going to start our sessions very soon. Okay, just a reminder for everyone, if you haven't received or you haven't received the material for today's workshop, you may get the link from the you may get the material from the link that I have actually put in the chat box. Okay, so and if you are unable to join this this Zoom, you can also actually join in our YouTube. Okay, just search for SPM English 1119 workshop from the Kuliah of Languages and Management. Okay, and we also have put the link to the material in the description in the YouTube. Okay, so I think perhaps we just wait a little bit for more people to join us, and then I will hand over to Madam Sheila to start the workshop. Okay, so I am wondering if Madam Malati is here. If Madam Malati is here, so maybe we can start straight away. Sheila, could you please unshare your screen?
Okay.
All right, just for a moment. Okay, can we start now? I think we can start. We have a number of participants.
Okay.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon, everyone. Okay, my name is Khairul. I'm from the Kuliah of Languages and Management, International Islamic University, Malaysia, um, from Pago. Okay, and with me today we have Madam Sheila. Okay, Madam Sheila is
Hi, everyone.
trainer for today. All right, and Just a reminder for everyone that if you haven't received the material for today's, if you are in Zoom, you can go to the chat box and you will get the link to the material used today. If you are on YouTube, you may get the link for the material from the description in the YouTube. Okay, and do we have Madam Malati with us now? Maybe we don't have Madam. Maybe she's not here yet. But I would like to inform everyone that this is part of our collaboration. The faculties collaboration with the Pejabat Pelajaran Daerah MUA. All right, so we are here to help students, especially those from MUA, and of course from nationwide as well. We hope we can have more students from coming from other states as well, from other districts. Okay, and today we are going to look into the writing, and we have here with us Madam Sheila Abdullah Sima. She's a language teacher, English language teachers from SMK Petaling Perdana. Am I right? Petaling Perdana kan?
Puchong Perdana.
Oh, Puchong Perdana. Sorry. Okay. So yes. So she's been teaching for over 13 years now, and today we are going to look into the writing part. Okay. So without further ado, I would like to invite Madam Sheila to proceed with the workshop. Go ahead.
All right, thank you, Dr. Khairil. Okay, so Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to everyone. So for today, I will be conducting a writing workshop for your, which is the second paper of your SPM English paper, right? So let me introduce myself. My name is Sheila binti Abdullah Sima, and I've been teaching English for nearly 13 years. Okay, 13 years, and I'm actually based in Selangor, not in Johor actually, right? And yeah, I think based on my teaching experience and also being a teacher in school, I think I'm very honored today to be given the opportunity to conduct this workshop with all of you, right? So welcome to my workshop. Okay, and if let's say if you have any of the friends who have not still who are not in the workshop yet, could you please just send them quick text and get them in the get it in the workshop ASAP. All right. Yes, nice to meet you too. Alrighty. Okay. So happy Sunday, everyone. I know that those of you who are in Johor, you guys, it's a working day for you people, but me in Selangor, it's like Sunday is still like the weekend, right? Anyways, okay, let me share the screen with you first. Okay, cool. I would really encourage that. I would really encourage you to talk to me. Okay, if I happen to miss out anything that you are trying to share, it would be great that if you could chat, you could type something at the chat box there. Okay, and I will just go through it one by one. Right? Okay. For the purpose of this workshop, I will not only use English only, I will be using Bahasa. And since I can see here that there are quite a number of you, quite a number of Chinese students here, okay? And FYI, I can speak Mandarin. And I'll try to explain bits and pieces here and there using Mandarin. However, I will still use English as the main medium or main language to conduct this workshop because this workshop is SPM English writing paper 2. All right. Okay. So once again, those of you who just joined today's workshop, welcome. Selamat datang. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Assalamualaikum. 下午好. And I hope that you guys have already had your lunch already. Okay. So bear with me. So we shall start our workshop right now up till 4:30. So we pretty much have like 80 minutes left. Okay. So I'll try to go through as it's not as quickly as I can, but I'll try to guide you and give you tips, useful tips that can help you to improve your writing skills, your basic writing skills. Okay, let me remind you that. Oh, where can you get the module for this workshop? Okay, can you check? There's the link for the Google. There's the material link in the chat. Can you just scroll up there? Daya, can you scroll up there? Can you find the material? Okay, if you look at your chat box, you will find there's a link to the materials for today's workshop. Okay, can you access to it? Oh, that's why tak ada. Okay, right. Okay, I cannot select. Oh, hold on. Okay, right. So Dr. Khairil will be assisting me today. So he will be sharing the link for today's material in the chat box. So for those of you who just joined, we just joined. Welcome. Just join the workshop. You can access to the materials that I will be using for today. I will be using later on in the chat box. Okay. Any questions before I start? Any questions? 有什么问题吗？有吗？没有啊？ Okay, so let's start. Right. Okay. So for today, let's talk about writing. Okay, writing for your English paper, writing paper is your second paper. The first paper would be your reading paper. The second paper is writing. The third paper is listening. And the fourth paper is speaking. Yeah, things like that. Okay. So yeah, for today's focus, we will be focusing on writing. And like I mentioned before, this workshop actually trying to help you to improve on your basic writing skills. Okay, basic writing skills. Because before you can write well, you need to learn the basic. Okay, just imagine if you want to, before you want to build a house, you need to have the foundation first, right? Without the good foundation, you cannot build a house. And if you are able to build a house, it will definitely, it won't stay there. Okay, rumah tu akan tumbang. Right. So I'm trying to help you to build your basic writing skills. All right. Okay. So next, let's see. Right. Before we really start into things, I hope that, okay, you have your handouts. For those of you who receive handouts from the teachers in school, you can put it on your table table next to you. And also do have your notebook in case you need to jot down anything important. Okay, of course, in order for you to be able to write, you need your stationery. Okay, need your stationery. I would really encourage you to have your highlighters with you, as well as your pen, eraser, pencils, and whatnot. Okay, stationery is important. And of course, last but not least, you must have yourself in the workshop. Okay, so I hope that you guys are prepared for this. Okay, prepared for this, and I really hope that you will stay with me now until the end of the workshop. All right. Okay. Is there any? All right. Okay, semangat and focus. Yes, correct. Yeah. Okay, next. Yeah. Oops. I think. Yes. Okay. So next, let's see. Why is writing important? Of course, when we talk about exams, you pretty much you don't have a choice. Tak ada pilihan. If English has 4 papers for you that you have to sit for, like it or not, you don't have a choice. You need to sit for your writing. I think among the 4 papers, you will be able to, to do well in your reading paper and also your listening. So these 2 papers are pretty much like, you just read, and then for reading paper you have like multiple choice, ABC and whatnot, and even if you don't understand, you can actually take a guess, and maybe your guesses are right. Okay, but with writing, kalau tak ada apa-apa, is kind of hard for you to goreng. That's the word, goreng. How do you want to goreng pun? There are always ways to goreng. You cannot goreng kosong je. Even kalau you nak masak nasi goreng pun, you need to have the ingredients. Same as writing. Okay, you need to have basic knowledge on English before you can actually goreng your writing. Okay, so why is writing important? Of course, besides we talk about exams, we write every day. Okay, whether you realize it or not, we write every day. We write messages. Okay, we write messages on our WhatsApp. We write captions in our Instagram postings. We write, okay? But what kind of writing that you write in your WhatsApp, and what type of writing that you put in your caption, when you want to post something in your social media, in your Facebook, in your Instagram, of course you want to write something after the picture. So what kind of writing that you want to write? Of course, first of all, it must be related to what you are posting. And if you are writing a message to be sent to your friend, what is it about? What is it that you want to try to tell your friend? Okay, so writing, as you can see in the slide, is a form of output. Thinking made evident, thinking with a pencil. Okay, so this is writing. But right now, when we have our phone in our hands, we write text messages in WhatsApp. Okay, so whatever that we write, let's say, today is Sunday, and I think that I would want to, not do anything, and perhaps I just want to invite my friend out for, to lepak sana sini ke, right? And yeah, even though we don't use a pencil to write a message to our friends, messages that we type is a form of writing as well. Okay, so means of building fluency. Writing is a means of building fluency. The more you write, the better you become. Okay, way of developing accuracy in grammar, vocabulary, blah blah blah. Okay, so this one, what we are talking about, we are actually focusing more on writing using pen. Okay, premier way in which students think and express their ideas. Okay, express creativity, uniqueness, and indicate what they want. Critical skills for academic or professional success. Okay, let me stress this. Okay, when you write, for exam, you need to know what to write. Okay, and I think that a lot of students they have this problem of, what you want to write, tahu apa nak tulis, tapi bila nak tulis tu rasa macam, macam mana aku nak tulis nak tulis macam mana benda tak keluar lah, like the ideas is there, the ideas are there in your head, tapi bila sampai nak tulis tu tak tahu nak tulis apa, betul tak? Okay, I think, as a student myself, I was a student back those days, and even right now also, I feel that, if someone were to ask me to write something there and then, sometimes I'll be like, aku nak tulis apa lah? What should I write? I do not know what to write. Okay, and even if I have ideas in my head as well, I need to think first, before I can actually write. Okay, and the way we write, yeah, I don't know how to arrange the words. Yes, okay. So yeah, things that is in our head, how do we actually translate it? Macam mana kita nak tukarkan apa yang ada dalam kepala otak kita ni kepada hasil penulisan? Even if we want to write a text message as well, kita nak type WhatsApp message also, we will have to think first before we write anything. Okay. And yeah, and cara penulisan kita, the way we write, what type of words that we use to write in our writing, depending on who we are sending the message to. Betul tak? Okay. If we want to, communicate, if we want to talk, or if we want to send a message to our friends, our language would be like very casual. Okay, very casual. Lepas tu banyak short forms. Okay, how are you? Okay, HOWR, as in like, the letter R, U, the letter U, question mark. Or what's up? WASSAP or WASUP. Macam tu kan. It will be different if you were to send a message to your teacher. Okay, if you want to send a message to your teacher, you will be more cautious, lebih berhati-hati. Lepas tu, you will think first what to write before you send the message across. Betul tak? So you'll be like, you will use formal language, for example, good morning, teacher. May I know when will we go back to school? May I know whether I can wear t-shirt to school? Things like that. Okay, so yeah, that is writing. Okay, for exam purposes, let me tell you, for exam purpose, you will have to write in a very formal way. Okay, all right, next up, let's see the next slide. Oops. Okay. So before we start into the serious stuff, okay, I think we shall start with our first activity. Okay, in the chat box, again, in the chat box, you will find the link to the material for this one. Okay, and the first page will be, you will see these two pictures on the first page. Okay, jumpa tak? Do you see those two pictures? Do you see those two pictures? Okay, so let me see. Yeah. Oops. Okay. Do you see those two? Those two? Okay. Oh, I keep pressing this. Right. Any problems? Yes, good. Okay, let's move on. So I will be going back and forth between my slides and also your handouts so that you are able to keep up with me over here. And I hope this is big enough for you. Yes? All right. Okay. Spot the differences. This will be our first activity for today. As you can see here, there are two pictures. Okay, there are two pictures. Looks pretty identical. Nampak lebih kurang sama, tapi tak sama. Nampak sama, tapi tak serupa. Puiyang tak? Okay, puiyang puiyang. Right, as you can see here. Okay, so let me put this as so that I can. Oops, sorry. Oops. Okay, let's come back here. All right. Spot the differences. Okay, you can, if you have your handout with you, you can just circle whatever differences, whatever that you can see in picture A, but it's not in picture B, what you can see in picture B, and you don't see in picture A. Okay, there are a few differences there, and the task is write 5 sentences on the differences that you can spot in those two pictures. What can you see? Apa yang you nampak? Alright, so with this, okay, first of all, you need to identify the differences first, okay, before you write the sentences. Okay, how should you write your sentences? Okay, if you look in the second page, you will see there is an example there on how you can actually write out your sentences, right? So in picture A, the teacher is standing on the right. In picture B, the teacher is standing on the left. Okay. If you want to combine both sentences, okay, you should use the word but. Okay, what is the function of the word but? It's B-U-T, not B-U-T-T. It's B-U-T. B-U-T in Bahasa is translated as tetapi. Okay, tetapi, right? In Chinese, you will say 可是. Okay, so in picture A, the teacher is standing on the right, but in picture B, the teacher is standing on the left. So you use the word but to show difference. Okay, right. Besides this, what are the differences that you can notice? That you are able to notice that. Okay, so I will give you 5 minutes. Okay, let me see. Let's time this because I don't want to, get carried away and then ended up I don't have much time to share the balance. I mean the slides that I've prepared today. Okay, I will want to share everything with you. Okay, so we are on the 4th slide. I have 26 slides to go. Okay, so let's start with 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, and start right now. Yep, Callista. Okay, we will share what you have. Okay, we will share what you have. Okay, hold on, yeah. There are 3 more minutes. Okay, there are 3 more minutes here. Ta-da. Yeah, you guys are doing great there. I can see that. Very good. Okay, so we still have time. Let's let the others to try to figure out what is the differences. What are the differences? Sorry, what are the differences that you can see in both pictures? Okay. Alrighty. I think another 1.5 minutes to go. Right, for those who have just joined, okay, for those who have just joined, I think you can get the materials in the chat box there. Okay, you can get the materials for this for today's workshop in the chat box. And if you're streaming from YouTube, there is a link to the materials as well. Okay, so right now we are on this one. Okay, so let me see. 45 seconds to go. Okay, 45 seconds to go. All right. 30 seconds. Ta-da! I will use the timer bomb later for our next activities. You guys are doing very great. Great, great, great. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Keep it coming, keep it coming. I'll try to, oh, yep. Time's up, people. Okay, let's start here. Okay, before I go through the chat, okay, let us look here what we can find here. Okay, so first of all, let me, ta-da, okay, ballpoint pen. Okay, let's use the red one, shall we? Okay, ta-da, I'm excited to use this, you know, the beauty of PDPR is like, you know, me as a teacher, I'm able to actually explore gadgets as well. Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty excited with this one. Okay, so as you can see, this one, do you see the teacher? Well, the teacher is here on the right in picture A, but the teacher is on the left in picture B. I think this is the one that I gave you as an example. Okay, and let's see the next one. I'll just use the blue one here. Okay. If you can see the picture over here, it's actually a cat. However, in picture B, it's actually a horse. Can you see that? Okay, and you can see the time here. All right, the time there. Okay, so one is, yes, pardon? Oh, okay. One shows, I think, about 4 p.m. The other one shows 8 p.m. And as you can see here, there are two school kids, two students in picture A, but there is an additional student in picture B. And I think we shall assume that, yeah, I mean, you know, if I were to go on and on, you can talk about the objects on the table. Okay, the objects on the table are different. As you can see in picture B, you have the school bag on the table. You can see books on the table. You can see stationery on the table. Nampak tak? Alright, and then for picture B, you only see the school bag as well as the books on the table. Okay, and then what else can you see? Yeah, and you can see the position of the window. Okay, oops. The position of the window. Okay, the position of the window as well. Okay, and the position of the window in picture B. Oops. Position of the picture B. Okay, and as well the position of the door. Okay, the position of the door and the position of the door over here. Okay, and then if you were to talk about the students maybe, do you think this dark-haired student is a girl or a boy? This one, the one with the dreadlock. Do you think it's a girl or a boy? Okay, it's up to you whether, you know, you could say it's a girl, you could say it's a girl, and the ones without, I mean, without, the baldy guy over here could be a boy, most probably a boy, and this long-haired one is a girl. It's a girl. Okay, it's a girl. And you can say that, you know, there is two students in picture a boy and a girl, and there are three students in picture B, a boy and two girls. Am I right? Okay, so those are some of the differences that we can see, right? Let me look at the chat. Okay, let me look at the chat box. Okay, I'm at the chat box right now. If you have anything, do feel free to share. Do feel free to share. Come, let me see up here. There are two students in picture A, but for B, but in picture B, there are three students. Yes, correct, Callista. Okay, Daya, there is a cat picture attached on the wall in picture A, and there's a horse picture. Yes, correct. Okay, Nisha, in picture A, the door is on the right, but but in picture B, the door is on the left. Of course, that's pretty obvious, right? So Tarshini, okay, the teacher's table is on the left, but in the picture B, the teacher's table is on the right. Everything, do you notice that it's kind of like a reflection? Okay, it's like a mirror reflection. When we talk about, you know, there are certain things like time, the window, the position of the window, as well as the door, you know, nampak macam mirror, reflection. Reflection. If you were to put side by side, if I were to put picture A ni jadi picture B and picture B jadi picture A. So macam, you know, if you were to lipat sesuatu, okay, macam if you have a piece of paper and you kind of like fold it into two, you can see the reflection. It's not reflection. Yeah, it's the same thing. All right. So the position of the bag and pencil case is on the left in picture A, whereas in picture B is on the right. Good. Rachel, the clock shows 5 p.m. Yeah, pretty much. I think it's 4 p.m., not so much as 5. Okay, but good attempt there. Okay. John Heng says that the teacher is teaching when the time is 4. Yes, correct. Good. The teacher is teaching at 5 o'clock. While picture B, 5 o'clock. Are you sure it's 5 o'clock? I think it's pretty much like towards like maybe 8 in the morning. Yeah, 8 p.m. 8 in the morning, right? In picture B is actually 8 in the morning. We assume it's 8 in the morning, right? Yeah. In picture B, okay, Sabrina, curly black student sitting in the classroom, while the picture is a curly white hair. I guess perhaps it's not actually white hair. Maybe you could say that curly dark hair, and you don't say white hair. White hair kalau macam nak cakap orang tu beruban means like, you know, people not actually usually people who are already old, they will have gray hair. Okay, beruban kan, gray hair, 白头发. We don't say white hair in English, but we say gray hair. Okay, Grey, gray hair. And in this picture, you might see that there's a curly black hair student sitting in the classroom, while in picture B, there is a student with curly white hair. I wouldn't say curly white hair, but perhaps you can, I don't think white is is appropriate. Maybe you can say like
Blonde.
yeah, could be correct. Yes, you could say blonde as well. You can say instead of black, you can say dark hair student. All right. Okay, moving on. As the position of that, yes. Okay. There are only two pupils in the picture A. Good. Ahmad Suhairil. There are only two pupils in the picture A, but there are three pupils in picture B. Yes. So, Raibisun, okay, there are only two students. Yes, good. The bag, okay, we talk about the bags. The clock shows 5 o'clock. Okay, evening, 8 o'clock in the at night. Okay, again, it could be 8 in the morning. 8 in the morning, right? Okay, Rachel and Ian. Do I pronounce it correctly? Tsun. 5 o'clock shows, yes. The time, yes. A lot of people notice the time. Good. and picture B, the bag disappeared. Yes, you could say that there are many objects on the table. Okay, there are many objects on the table in picture A, but there is only a bag and a book on one table. Okay, so as you can see, another thing that, okay, I will type it in the chat box. You can see that the tables in picture A, the picture in picture A have many objects on it, but in picture B, there is only one table, with a bag and book on. Okay, yeah, you could see that too. Curly white hair. All right. Yep. And then what else can you say? Oh, Sabrina. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, let me put it as everyone. Can you see the chat? Okay, fine. Never mind. Okay, direct message. So I actually sent the message to Sabrina there. Okay, and I'll put it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I'll send this again. The tables in picture. I'm typing it again. Picture A have many objects on them. But in picture B, there is only one table with a bag and books on. All right. Okay. And as you can see, the classroom in picture A is slightly messy. Macam bersepah, nampak bersepah sikit because of the stuff on the table. Okay. You can say the classroom in picture A is messier than messy. Is messy. Okay, it's messy. But the classroom in picture B is tidy. Oh, you can say that. Yeah. Am I right? Do you agree with me? Okay. All right. Anybody would like to add anything? There? Okay. So I guess you get the point, right? Okay. So these are, how to say, before you can write an essay, you should know how to write sentences first. All right. Okay. Let's move on to the next slide. All right. Okay. Let's move on to the next part. Okay. The next part in your handout, there is like two parts to it. Okay. There are two parts to it, whereby you can see, hold on, yeah. This card. Okay. Where you can see over here, notes, okay, short notes where you need to expand it, okay, you need to add words to it so that you will have like, it will become more meaningful, okay. And you can see there, you find that there's a restaurant, the word, okay, for the first part there, restaurant, opening hours, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m, busy, menu. And the second part is social media, WhatsApp, Instagram, connect with other people, easy, addiction, right? What I want you to do now is write a short paragraph, okay? Write a short paragraph using these words, okay? Using the words given Using the words given, write out a short paragraph. See, I'm going round and round here. Do you understand my instruction there? Okay. The instruction is also written there in the handout as well. Okay, so oops. No. Before we come to the answer, I would like you to try it out first. Okay, cuba tulis. Don't worry about the grammar. Okay, don't worry about the grammar. Just write. Okay, just write whatever that comes to your mind. Write, and yeah, make it as interesting as possible. You don't have to really use bombastic words, no, but use the words and phrases given to write out a short paragraph. So about like 30 to 50 words. Okay, 30 to 50 words. So how long do you need? Shall we, have you done this? Have you prepared this? No? Yes, no, no? Okay, so let me check here. Okay, cool. Right, so let me see here. Okay. It's okay, no worries. You can do it right now. Okay, let's do it now. Okay, let's do it now. No worries. If you're not prepared, it's okay. As long as you have the materials, I'm okay. Okay, right. So using the notes provided, write and expand your ideas. For each exercise, write between 30 to 50 words. You don't really have to count. Okay, just write. You may include relevant details to make your short paragraph interesting. Okay, use your imagination, be creative. So how long do we need for the first one? For the first one, let's see. I'll give you about 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. Let's see. 5 minutes, and we will share what you have written. Okay, we will share what you have written. Let's see. So I'm just going to use this one. Okay. All right, time starts now, people. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Right. Don't worry about your grammar. Hello. Hi there. Oh, anyone from Convent Moa? Any participants from Convent Moa over here? Ryan. Right. Ryan, I would suggest you to expand. Come on. Yes. Before the bomb explodes. Let's see what you have. All right, Ryan, I think you're on the right track over there. Okay, you're on the right track. try to expand a little bit more. Tambah lagi sikit. Tambah. Okay, 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. And any of you who, I would really love to have, more participants for today's workshop. And if any of you who would like to, would do me a favor to text your friends, to remind them to come and join the workshop, please do so. All right, please do so. Okay, 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. All right. 45 seconds to go. Mm-hmm. Twenty seconds. All right, 15 seconds. Come on, finish up whatever that is left. Squeeze out everything. Yes. And boom. Well done, people. Well done. Alrighty, let's see what you have there. Okay. Right. Let's come back here. If you happen to not able to finish, it's all right. Okay, it's all right. Let's see and let's share what you have, and let's see what other people will share. Maybe we could learn from each other. Okay, right. So again, using the notes provided, write and expand your ideas for each exercise. Write between 30 to 50 words. Okay. The keyword over here and the point of this activity is for you to write and expand. When we talk about expand, the word expand here, expand in bahasa, if I were to say huraikan maksud dia we give more details, kita tambah information, we tambah information. Just imagine you nak masak nasi goreng kan, okay, you have a plate of white rice and a plate of fried rice. Which one do you think is more appetizing? I think, from the outlook of it, we will go for nasi goreng because nasi goreng, looks more appetizing. You have a lot of extra ingredients in there. And yeah, people will go for nasi goreng instead of the white rice because white rice is just plain. It's nothing. It's simple. It's nothing. Okay, unless you have like other menu like veggie and you have protein, your protein as well. Like for example, like curry chicken or fish or whatever. Then it will make the white rice more appetizing and more delicious, isn't it? Okay. So when we talk about expanding, we talk about adding extra stuff in it. Kalau kita masak Maggi sekalipun, kita mestilah nak Maggi kita tu banyak rencah, betul tak? Takkanlah just plain, you just put whatever is given to you in your in the packet. You just dump everything in. But if you, of course, at the end of the day, you still eat and finish up the packet of Maggi that you cooked. However, if you want to make your meal more appetizing and more delicious, ditambah telur biji, tambah sayur, tambah apa lagi? tambah apa, tambah sayur, tambah fish ball contohnya. So when you have extra things there, your instant noodles, Maggi yang you masak tadi tu, it will look more like wow, sedapnya. Okay. So that's the point of it. When you write, you need to be creative, but at the same time, jangan short sendiri. Jangan short sendiri. You keep to what you need to do. Don't stray away. Okay. So right, the first one, restaurant opening hours. Okay, let me see what we have there in our chat box. Okay, let me scroll up here. Start from Ryan tadi. Was it Ryan? You guys are doing so well. I can see a lot of feedbacks over here. Good writing. Good start, people. Okay, the restaurant opening hours is 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. But when you visit, you can see the menu to book your seat. Okay, Ryan over here. Good attempt there, but I think you need to add more details to it. Okay, add more details to it so that it makes more sense there. Okay, right. Okay, and we talk about the time bomb there. The time bomb actually gives you a sense of, when you are under pressure. During exam, you are actually under pressure. You need to fulfill the task and write whatever that you're supposed to write within the time frame given. I just want you to feel that. Okay, right, Sarah. Lately, a busy restaurant has opened around the corner of our neighborhood. Its opening hours is 9 to 10 a.m. daily. Thanks to its intricately prepared menu that holds a variety of foods and beverages, it is always bustling with people. If you are interested in dining there, I would advise you to book in advance before heading for your meal. Wonderful, Sarah. Wonderful. Okay, wonderful. Well done. Okay, Nabila. The restaurant is opening. The restaurant is opening hours from. Okay, the restaurant packaging showed them they are busy to design the restaurant. They will give you a menu after you sit and ready to order food. Okay, I kind of understand what you're trying to say there. Okay, good try, but you need some adjustments here and there. Okay, good try nonetheless. Okay, no worries about the grammar. It's okay. My point is you right. Congratulations, well done. Okay. Right, YG Republic is one of the most well-known restaurant in Kuala Lumpur. Its opening hours are from 9 to 10 p.m. This restaurant usually busy at dinner time as it has various menu and have special discount during dinner time. Thus, the restaurant can attract many customers. Well done, Rachel. The 5-star restaurant opened recently near the school. The opening hours are between 9 to 10 p.m. and it is always busy. The restaurant also offers a wide range of food and their menu. Marvinesh, good. Boo. Okay, Nisha, a new restaurant has opened. Okay. The restaurant is very modern and beautiful lighting. Okay, lighting, not lightning. Lighting, L-I-G-T, lighting. Ligting, lighting. Okay, there are a lot of customers go there because the place is busy area. Okay, and I think it's typo there, and the restaurant menu is also good. Yeah, good. The gorgeous restaurant is open daily. Okay, gorgeous. I would say that gorgeous is not that appropriate over here. Gorgeous, we actually refer to people. Okay, Sabrina, gorgeous usually refers to people. All right. About 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. there's a crowd of people. Yes, good. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. My pleasure. Okay, John Heng, a new restaurant located in my housing area is so popular among customers. Or maybe you can say a new restaurant, John Heng, a new restaurant located in my housing area is so popular among the residents there. Residents, penduduk, okay? There is a variety of menus served. Yes, good. Daya, there is a fancy restaurant. I like the word fancy. Fancy, hipster, huh? When we talk about fancy restaurant, in our mind, we'll be like, Wow, hipster. And you know, when you go to that restaurant, you'll be like, okay, I'm going to take a lot of pictures here and there. It's Instagrammable pictures taken there. The opening hours is from, yes, scrumptious. Well done. Good attempt, Daya. Okay. Tayo rupanya. It's okay. No worries. No worries, Nuraini. Okay, Callista. No worries. Don't worry about your grammar. Okay. The fact that you attempt and try to write is commendable. That is what I want. And well done. Okay. Well done. Why try this type of restaurant? Wow. This is like, you know, Rabi Sun. How do you pronounce your name? So sorry. Okay, I think your writing over here is like, wow, you know, it's like a review. You're giving a review. Okay. Okay, secukup rasa. Yeah, betul, secukup rasa. Okay, Tarshini, the restaurant Ramdi, which is located nearby our house. Very good, very good. Okay, because they had include many varieties of food. Yes, yes. Yes, make your mouth water. Yes. Wow. So you Nuraini, you are actually writing a message there. Well done. Well done. Okay, well done. All right. Okay, well done, you people. Okay, so I think for the second part, I will take it as an exercise because I don't think we are actually short of time. So if I were to go to the next part, I don't think I will have much time for the remaining part of the workshop. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, well done, people. I'm so proud of you guys. Seriously. Okay. The next one over here, as you can see, okay. The answer over here, okay, there is a popular restaurant in Kuala Lumpur. The name of the restaurant is Brandy Hill, Brandy Hilly. The restaurant opens from 9 until 10 p.m. daily. Many people go there as the restaurant serves delicious and mouth-watering food. It is always busy and people who want to dine in must queue before entering. The restaurant has many menus such as pie, sandwiches, grilled meat, and desserts. Okay, if you notice, okay, I use simple sentences for this one. Okay, I use simple sentences. It is not to say that I don't encourage you to use, low frequency words. For example, I'm not discouraging you from using complex sentences, complex compound sentences. No. Okay, what I'm trying to say here is that if you to start you and to get you to write, let's use something simple first. Okay, of course, if you want to do anything, you start at level 1. Okay, level 1, level 2, level 3. Kalau main game sekalipun mestilah ada tutorial, betul tak? Okay, tutorial, lepas tu level 1, lepas tu as you go along, then you will level up. Okay. So for those of you who are not that confident, I'm not saying that you are not good. For those of you who are not that confident, let's stay safe. Okay. What I mean by staying safe is that use simple sentences so that you don't make a lot of mistakes and you end up going round and round and round in an attempt to impress the person who is reading your writing, okay, that you can really write, but actually you fail, okay, objective tak tercapai, you ended up making a lot of mistakes and errors, which will actually later on affect your marks, okay. So you see, I put there, okay, and for the second one, I actually put this. You can take this as a example here. Okay, if you want to print screen or screenshot this, by all means, go ahead. Okay, so social media for the second one, social media, WhatsApp, Instagram, Connect. Okay, social media is widely used today. For example, some examples of social media. Oh, I made a mistake there. Some examples of social media are it's not is there, are WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, and YouTube. See, even I myself, I do make grammar errors as well, grammar mistakes there. Okay. And if you can see there, there's a grammar mistake. Okay. I apologize for that. Social media is used to connect with other people. Some use the social media as a platform to advertise their business and to share knowledge and for leisure. Social media is easily accessible using gadgets or computer with internet connection. However, spending too much time on social media can cause addiction and waste of time. Okay, right. So I think the second part, you can take this as an example and take it as exercise as well. All right. Okay, let's move on. Ta-da-ta-da. Where are we? Okay, right. So like I mentioned before, okay, let's move back over there. Okay, like I mentioned before, use simple structures if you're not confident. Learn to write different types of sentences as you progress. Start with level 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. Okay, right. Take note of the grammar, of course. Okay, in English is very simple. SVO, subject, verb, and object. Okay, you need to read more, and most important of all, you must practice writing. Practice, practice, and practice. So, and if, as you can see in the diagram there, in the table next to it, you will see 4 types of sentence structures. You will see simple, compound, complex, compound, complex sentences there. I kick the ball. It's simple. Everybody understands it. But if you want to make it more interesting, you add more information there. I kick the ball and it hit Tom. Okay, the ball hit Tom. Kena kat Tom. Okay, kau sepak. You sepak the ball. The ball tu kena kat Tom. Complex. Tom cried because the ball hit him. Okay, Tom menangis sebab bola tu kena dekat dia. Compound complex. So this one is pretty much high level. Okay, I would suggest if those of you who are not that confident, you go simple. Okay, use simple structures. And if you're confident, try to practice writing more compound sentences. Okay, compound sentences, you use fanboys at the words like for, but, if, or and you connect those ideas together. Okay, right, next up. We are actually moving on to the serious part of your writing paper. So as you can see here, and I'm very sure that by now all of you are aware how your writing paper looks like. So your writing paper consists of 3 parts. The first part is short communicative message. The second part is guided writing. The third part is the extended writing. Extensive writing, extended writing. So the level of difficulty increases as you move along from one part to another. The first part being the easiest part, and the third part being the more difficult part. Okay. So short communicative message. You have been writing emails. Practice writing emails since you were back in, Form 1 up until right now. And for the first part, it's pretty much like very straight to the point. Okay, very straight to the point. No rubbish. No rubbish needed for you to write pretty long emails. No. Go straight to the point. Okay, and guided writing, you need to write more. Extended writing, of course, you need to write more. Okay, so time allocated for each sections also will differ because the demand of the question is different. Okay, so the first part senang je. Okay, senang je. It's a short email. So tulis pun pendek je, tak payah tulis panjang-panjang. Okay, short and sweet. Okay, you only spend 15 minutes only. 15 minutes only. The second part, 20 to 25 minutes. The third part, you need to spend more time. And for the whole writing paper, it will take up 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 90 minutes. So you really need to plan your time. So if you feel that you are kind of pressured, looking at the timer bomb just now, yeah, I think from now on you need to time yourself. Okay, time yourself when you write. Okay, time yourself when you write so that you get the sense of it and you are able to manage your time during exam and in a very, and especially when you are under pressure. Okay, so the total marks for your writing paper will be 60 marks, and it will scale down to 25% because for your English paper you have 4 papers, and each paper consists of 25%. Okay, so English is not a difficult paper for you to score. All right, if you are able to do, to do reading paper, you think reading paper is like, okay, I can do. Writing paper should be, okay, I can do. Listening, okay, I can do. Speaking, okay, you must be able to do it also. Okay, so I hope that those who join today's workshop will join me again next week, because we will be doing listening and speaking. And I've prepared interesting stuff for you guys. Right, so the calculation will be like how much the total marks that you score for the paper divided by 60 times 25%. Okay, so let's look at what are you being assessed. Okay, first of all, you are being assessed from your from the point. You are assessed your language. Okay, your language will be tested. They will check your content, communicative achievement, organization. These are the 4 components that you will be assessed on. And for each one, oh, sorry, it's not 1 to 6, it's actually 1 to 5. I made a mistake there. The assessment scale is from 1 to 5, okay? 5 being the maximum marks and 1 being the minimum marks, okay? So when we talk about language, we talk about your vocabulary, your grammar, okay? Whether you are writing in the present tense, when you write a story, when do you use when do you need to use the proper tenses? Yeah, grammar, part of the grammar, tenses. Okay, content. What you need to make sure that whatever that you write berkaitan dan menjawab soalan. Jangan like I said, jangan short sendiri. Don't get carried away. If you write an essay of, let's say, you write a 5-paragraph essay, the first part is relevant. You are answering the question. When it comes to second, third, fourth, and towards the end, it's like, what are you trying to say? This is not related. You are in big trouble. Okay. Organization. How do you organize? You do not write your essay in one big paragraph. It's a big no. Jangan tulis essay, okay, your karangan is not supposed to be dalam satu perenggan panjang macam tu. No. You must organize your essay, okay? There is introduction, your body, and also your conclusion, okay? Communicative achievement, the last one over here, presentation of ideas. So macam, yeah, like what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to tell you that, giving you a workshop on writing paper. I don't talk about reading paper right now, okay? So I am trying to talk to you and include things that are related to your writing paper, not about your reading paper. Okay, so yeah, this is how I actually present things. Doing interesting activities, and then using colorful PowerPoints and whatnot. Okay, so you have to kind of like translate everything in your essay. All right. Okay, next up. So the processes, of course, exam is all about techniques. That is why, from now onwards, you will attend, and you will have to listen to, technique menjawab. Yes, exam is technical. You need to know, or you must know how to, That's your enemy. And how are you going to tackle the enemy? How are you going to face your enemy? What kind of preparation that you need to have in order for you to face your enemy, okay. So first of all, you need to understand the question. Okay, kalau tak faham soalan, macam mana nak jawab? Betul tak? This is not only, I mean, the first part here does not only apply in exam, in our daily life as well. If you don't understand what people are trying to ask you, what people are trying to say to you, how are you going to respond? Tak boleh respond, betul tak? So in exam as well, you must understand the question. Okay, once you have understand the question, while you are understanding the question, the process, you need to read and highlight keywords. Okay, as you can see there, highlight keywords. That's why in the beginning of the workshop, I really encourage you to have your highlighters with you. If you have your handouts printed out or being given by your teachers in school, highlight keywords. Whatever that you do, highlight the keywords so that you remember what you are supposed to do. Okay, you don't stray away. You tak short sendiri. Okay, look for related information. Okay, next step is plan and organize. Look for related information. Plan on how you want your essay to look like. Like I mentioned, during your planning and organizing your essay, you don't write in one big paragraph. No, you need to organize it. How are you gonna what are you gonna write in your introduction? What are you gonna write in your body? How are you gonna end your essay? Okay, and of course, once you have everything all planned up and you write, okay, it's just like if you want to plan for a trip. Okay, you need to know where you need to go. You need to plan what you need to do there. Okay, ada itinerary kan. Kalau kita nak pergi bercuti sekalipun, kita kena ada perancangan. We need to plan what we want to do there. Kalau nak pergi Pulau Langkawi contohnya, kita nak buat apa kat situ? Kita nak pergi pantai ke, nak pergi shopping ke, apa? What you want to do? How long you going to stay there? 3 hari, 2 malam. First day, nak naik apa ke situ? Sampai kat sana, nak buat apa? Nak makan kat mana? Nak shopping dekat mana? You need to plan everything. Lepas tu, last kali, pergi bercuti. Go for holiday. Okay, next up. Alright, the first part, short communicative message. Okay, please stop me or slow me down if I'm speaking too fast. Kalau teacher cakap laju sangat, please let me know. I will try to slow down. Short communicative message, it is email writing, respond to simple requests and suggestions, explain simple processes, express opinions. Okay, in your handout, you will see this. Okay, you will see this. Ada tak? Do you see this? Boys and girls, do you see this in your handout? Alrighty, yes. Okay. Any volunteers would like to read this for me? Any volunteers? Come.
Me.
All right, okay. Come, who is that? Nisha, is it? Do I see Nisha just now? Rabisun, is it? Rabisun, is it?
Yes.
Yes. Do I pronounce your name correctly? How do you pronounce your name?
You can call me Rai only.
All right. Hi, Rai. Nice to meet you. All right, Rai. Okay, can you read this for me, please?
You receive an email from your brother, Ahmad, who needs your advice on how to improve on his English language writing skills. Hi, Kyril. My final exam is around the corner. I am nervous because I feel I am not well prepared. English is not one of my strongest subjects, and I need your advice on how to write better in English. Can you please share some useful tips with me? Hope to hear from you soon, Ahmed.
Thank you, Rai. Well done. Okay. So, yeah, what you need to do first of all is you need to understand. Do you understand the question? Do you understand the question? Faham soalan tak?
Yes.
Okay, faham soalan kan? Alamak. Okay, tiba-tiba I terkeluar pula. So sorry. Okay. Right. So for this one, okay, For this one, let me see. Okay, let me scroll down here. Okay, you received an email from your brother, Ahmad. Your brother's name is Ahmad, your brother's name is Ahmad, bukan Ali, bukan Gihyun, bukan siapa lagi? Gihyun, siapa lagi? Siapa ya? Lee Min Ho ke? No, it is Ahmad. Your brother's name is Ahmad. Like it or not, it is Ahmad. Why? Because Ahmad needs to appear in your email. Ahmad needs to appear in your email. So this one, you need to highlight this. Kena highlight benda ni. Mana dia? Hijau. Okay. Bubuk tu lah hijau ni. Okay. Needs your advice. So your role here ialah bagi nasihat on how to improve on his English language writing skills. Okay. So blah blah blah. Inilah masalah dia. Okay. So advice on how to improve on his English writing skills. This is what your email will be about. Okay, jangan tulis let's go bercuti. No. Okay, how to improve on his English language writing skills. Okay, so he wants some tips here, useful tips. Okay, dia nak tips. Alright. Okay, fill in this blank. Alright, fill in this blank. What is the relationship between the recipient and the sender? Apa hubungan dia? Apakah hubungan antara Khairil dan Ahmad? Yes, very good. Sibling ataupun brothers. Sebab dua-dua lelaki kan. Nama Khairil dengan nama Ahmad tu nama lelaki, betul tak? Okay. Okay, noted Dr. Khairil. So yeah, you need to pula. Relationship between, okay, they are siblings, brothers, okay? Who are you writing to? Again, who are you writing to? Who are you writing to? It is? Who are you writing to? What? Yes, very good, Daya. All right, Ahmad. What is the sender's name? Kita ni siapa? What is the sender's name? Very good, Ain. Okay, what is your role? What are you trying to do here? What is your role? You are actually trying to give suggestion? Are you trying to give suggestion? Are you trying to tell Ahmad a story? Very good. Give useful tips. In other words, you want to give advice. Beri nasihat. How many words is your email going to be? How many words? How many words? How many words? Very good. 80 words. 80 words, very short. All right, very good. Okay, after reading the email, some useful tips, you can share some useful tips there. Okay, so I think I will share with you the model essay later on. Okay, so some useful tips that you can probably in real life you can actually apply it to yourself as well. Okay, and of course you need your greetings, you need your opening lines there. Okay, and if you don't have your handouts with you right now, you can perhaps print it out later on from the link shared. Okay, and this will be helpful in helpful for you to write your email. Okay, and closing lines there. Okay, so when you write an email also, there is a way, ada cara dia untuk nak tulis email. You don't just main langgar je. Okay, bukan main langgar je, bukan macam suka-suka hati I just write. No. Okay, there is some protocols to it. Okay, right, so introduction, greeting, greeting for this greeting part, you can say hi Ahmad or dear Ahmad, can, right? And then you put in your opening line there. Hope you are good today. Okay, it's good to hear from you. You write whatever that you think you like. Pretty much opening lines here. Okay, choose one that you like and write it and put it inside here. Okay, like I mentioned before, Keep it short and sweet. Kiss. Keep it short and sweet. Okay. Let me put it to everyone. Kiss. Keep it short and sweet. You don't write rubbish there. Rubbish. No. Okay. Keep it short and sweet. I wouldn't encourage you to say, Assalamualaikum. How are you? Hope you and mom are okay. I missed you. Blah 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 blah. No, 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 no. No, you don't need that. Okay. Go straight to the point. So once you have done writing your greeting and opening line, you move on to the first tip to write better in English is to next. I would suggest you to. I also strongly believe that, okay, whatever that you put over here, okay, whatever that you put over here, you can transfer it down here later on. Okay, so closing and sign off. That's all for now. Take care and bye. Let's see here. Okay, so this is how your essay should look like. Okay, this is how your essay should look like, right? So to write an email, even though you don't have to put a real email. Even if you put in the real email, nobody knows. Okay, write something that looks like an email. That's all. Okay, subject. What is your subject? Will be referring to what your email is going to be about. Okay, so there is the example there. Dear Ahmad, hello. Hope you're good there. Here are some useful tips that you can use to improve your writing skills in English. So pretty much the first paragraph actually telling the reader, the person who gets your email, what the email is all about. Okay, so the first tip is to write better in English is to practice writing. You can practice writing exercise given by teachers and from workbooks. Next, you need to make writing a daily exercise. Okay, you can say that, right? So I guess this will be your homework. You can practice this later. All right. Okay. Any questions so far? This is pretty straightforward, I guess. Okay, move on. Next one will be guided writing. So for guided writing, you may be asked to write one of this: descriptive essay, a letter, an argumentative essay, or a recount. Okay, descriptive essay, you describe. Pretty much describe. Describe in bahasa panggil apa? You ceritakan, terangkan. Ceritakan, terangkan. A letter of complaint, letter to the editor. Okay. You can also refer to your textbook. Your textbook has a few exercises that you can come back to. Yeah, huraikan. Yeah, can. Your textbook has a few exercises that you can, go back to and practice writing there. Okay, so as you can see there in your handout as well, there is a practice for the second part. Okay, there is a practice for the second part, which is on online shopping, right? So during the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown, we are advised to make our purchases online instead of going out. So at that time, it is pretty dangerous for us to go out. Semua orang kena duduk kat rumah masa tu, PKP, MCO. Okay, and yeah, I think that experience, we will never forget that experience. Seriously, right? What actually happened a year and a half ago, I think everybody remembers that we cannot go anywhere. We have to stay at home, because of the pandemic. And then everybody has to start wearing masks, using sanitizers, and we have SOPs and whatnot, right? Okay, so in your essay, you should write about the benefits of online shopping, your personal experience, your views on online shopping. So in your essay, you need to try to include these three things in your essay. If you say that teacher tak tahu nak tulis apa lah, 不知道 okay 不知道要写什么 you use those 3 points to guide you to write your essay. Okay, at least jawab soalan. At least even if you know, anything happened to you during the exam, you're under pressure, everything is like empty in your head. At least write something. Try to write something. Don't hand in blank paper. If you don't write, there will be no marks for you. Okay, which is not good. Okay, so your essay is not that long, about 120, 125 words to 150 words. So pretty much it's about like 3-4 paragraphs, 3 to 4 paragraphs. If you were to write 3 paragraphs of a total of 120 words, so each paragraph will have about 40 words. 40 words. Remember the second activity that we did just now? Okay, remember this activity that we did just now? So using this, you actually, this exercise to get you to write between 30 to 50 words. So yeah, if you are able to practice writing 30 to 50 words every day, this should not be a problem for you as you go along. All right, so 150 words, if you want to write 150 words in 3 paragraphs, it will be like 50 words for each paragraph. Okay, so yeah, plan. You need to know what you need to include in your essay. Okay, what is the topic? Obviously, the topic is about, okay, let's come here. The topic is about online shopping, isn't it? Okay, so we can put here online shopping. Betul tak? The topic is online. Online shopping. Okay. Right. Benefits of online shopping. Anybody would like to share in the chat box? In the chat box. Benefits of online shopping. Apakah kebaikan membeli secara atas talian? Can compare price? Very good. Compare price. Can you give me examples? Very good. Very good. Can you give me examples of popular online shopping platforms? Popular. Mana dia? Here. Yes, Shopee. I love Shopee. Besides Shopee, wow, Ijabi Starhub. Sistur. Okay, what else? What else? A lot, isn't it? A lot. You can go to, you can Shopee, Lazada, Zalora, yes, Shein, yes, Shein, Amazon, a lot. You can buy things from overseas just a click away. Okay, semuanya di hujung jari. Click, add into cart, masuk dalam troli, bayar. Lepas tu tunggu. Yes, of course, it saves time. It saves time. If you were to say it saves time, yes, it does save time. And you have your, how to say, save time. Okay, I give you a situation based on my experience. I think since 2013, after I had my first baby, since then, I do not shop for my baju raya in shops. I don't go out. Yes, convenient. I don't go out hunting for baju raya anymore. No, since 2013. Now it's 2021. Okay, since then. Macam I'm very sure that some of you have family members or maybe friends who enjoy physical shopping. These people, they like to, I don't know, maybe they find it fun, enjoyable. Kan kalau macam setiap tahun raya mesti macam jalan tar in KL, Kuala Lumpur. Jalan tar in Kuala Lumpur is like every time it packed with people, the city center. Yes, the city center is like very packed with people, even though it is during Ramadan, everyone is fasting, tapi dalam puasa-puasa pun semua orang keluar. Semua orang keluar pergi beli cari baju raya, kan? And then I think even if you're not from KL as well, you will see in news also, like people say that dekat Kuala Lumpur, dekat sini sana macam orang busy membeli baju raya and what not. Raya punya pasal. Yes, raya punya pasal, orang sanggup pergi kedai, daripada satu kedai kalau boleh ada 100 kedai dia masuk untuk nak tengok cari baju raya. Contoh like that. And I think some people enjoy that. Okay, some people enjoy that, but I myself, because at that time I had a toddler, I just had my baby, and it's very troublesome. Yelah, nak keluar, I need to take my son together with me, kan? I need to take my son together with me, and then I need to carry him. Lepas tu macam nak cari baju raya pun susah. The baby will be crying there. Yes, no crowds, less chaotic, correct. So, and at that time, I actually I discovered Zalora. Until now, I am one of, Zalora's loyal customer. Seriously. One of the things that I really like about Zalora is that it offers 30 days free shipping, free return. Free return. So if let's say kalau baju tu tengok dalam gambar, like, this model, when the model puts on the garment, baju tu nampak macam cantik je, tapi bila sampai, alamak, and I can return and I can get my money back, Yeah, it's as simple as that. Seriously, it's as simple as that. So since then, I enjoy online shopping, and since then, I only buy my baju raya online because, like you say, like you say, no crowds. It saves time. Okay, it saves time. Yes, betul. The moment, like, the guy will be like calling you, hi JNT Express, saya ada dekat bawah. It's like, yay, baju dah sampai. Yay, baju dah sampai. Baju dah sampai. Okay, I'll be like, quickly get whatever, get the keys and whatnot, and just go down and just quickly grab my stuff. Okay, yes, right. The excitement. But by saying that as well, there are still some people who actually enjoy. Dia ada kebaikan dan keburukan dia. So if you go to the shop, kalau tengok, dengan mata kepala sendiri, you'll be kita boleh pegang baju tu, kita boleh pegang tudung tu, and we can perhaps try on and to see there and then whether it fits us or not. Yes. But let's say if online shopping, we actually, we have time to think. And then boleh mimpi dulu. Some people say, like, like for me, sometimes I macam, cantik lah baju ni. It's like masuk troli dah, okay? Like, betul, plan. Okay, mana tadi? Siapa tadi yang cakap masuk banyak-banyak dalam kad? Yes, Nuraini. Okay, masuk dalam kad dulu. Lepas tu macam, okay, should I get it or not? So, boleh mimpi dulu. Mimpi dulu sebelum you actually purchase it. Okay. Yeah, so online shopping is very, very convenient. However, you need to be careful as well. Okay, you need to be careful because with scammer and whatnot, dah bayar tapi barang tak sampai. Okay, so whatever benefits that you shared in the chat box, you can actually put it in the table over here. So for example, saves time. Okay, I put here, say it. Typo dan kejap ya. I hope I can finish this with you. Saves time. Mana dia? Saves time. Okay. So in what sense that it saves time? So you don't need to go out from your house. Okay, you don't need, okay, you, yes, correct, Daya. Okay, don't have to go out from your house. You don't need to be trapped in a traffic jam. No traffic jams. Okay, no traffic jams. Traffic jam. Yes, correct. Online shopping is more visual and detailed. Sometimes when we go to shop, we don't find yes. However, when it's online, we can see the model, right? Yes, correct. Lepas tu kadang-kadang macam, if I take another example, Hijabista Hub kan? Okay, Hijabista Hub, I discovered Hijabista Hub also from Instagram. So you can see people who tag gambar diorang pakai baju Hijabista Hub tu. Okay, you can see how they actually wear the baju. Oh, kalau orang yang saiz badan macam ni, kalau pakai baju ni macam mana rupa dia, contoh like that. Okay, yeah. So yeah, online shopping is for everyone actually. Okay, so yeah. Okay, a short experience here. Okay, a short experience. You can don't write too long for this part, about like 30 words, 30 to 40 words for this part here. Okay, 30 to 40 words should be enough for this one. Okay, and the last part here, personal view. Okay, in conclusion, mana dia? Do you see in the screen? In conclusion, online shopping is online shopping saves time. Apa lagi ya? How should I put it? I mean, perhaps I can get this. Anyone would like to give his or her personal views lagi dekat sini? Online shopping. I'll just put it. I'm not saying that this is the best one. Okay, is for everyone. It's for everyone. Okay, it's for, but we need to be careful while shopping online to avoid any scams. Contoh. I miss shopping. Right. So this is one example of it. Okay. So I guess the from here as well. Okay. And if you scroll down the handouts. Okay. If you move along the handouts, you will see here that. Okay. Why not? Okay. Introduction. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we are encouraged to buy, we are encouraged to make purchases online. We are encouraged to make our purchases, or we are encouraged to shop online. Okay, shop online to lower the risk of getting infected with the virus. Okay, it is better for us to stay at home rather than going out. Okay, but with groceries, I cannot lah. Groceries memang kena pergi kedai. Tapi kalau baju, I can do online. There are many benefits of online shopping. Firstly, online shopping. So whatever that you write here, get it from here. Okay, get it from there. Thirdly, put whatever that you have written here into this part here. And the third paragraph here will be from my own experience. I like online shopping. From my own experience, I enjoy online shopping. I do not enjoy online shopping because kenapa? Okay, bagi sebab kenapa, right? Okay, just a short description here, and then you round everything. You wrap everything up in your conclusion over here. Okay, so pretty much this is about like 4 paragraphs. I think 150, you can write about, 150 should be, tick. Okay, 125, 150. If you fill up everything, 130, 140, tick. Okay, it's as simple as that, right? So I think You may want to go back here, okay, look at it one by one in your handout, plan out everything, practice writing, put everything in here. Once you have put everything in here, rewrite the whole essay in a proper 4-paragraph essay. Okay, so this is just a skeleton for you to plan out everything, to fill in the blanks, fill in the details before you actually write a proper essay. So I hope this one will help you to write. Okay, so moving on. Okay, moving on. The third part, extended writing. So in this part, you will be given three choices. Either an article or a report or a review or a narrative, a story. Okay, you may be asked to write an article or a report, a review, a book review, restaurant review, a product review, or a narrative, a story, write a story. Okay, so let's go through quickly. Very quickly. Okay, the first part, article writing. I think this one you have it in your handout as well. You see this notice outside, and your article will be on the person I admire. Think of a person you admire and write about him or her. Describe how the person looks like. Why do you admire him or her? What do you learn from him or her? Pretty much, let me stress this and let me remind you, whatever that you write in your essay, you must include whatever that is mentioned in the question. Benda yang ada dekat soalan kena ada dekat dalam essay. Okay, dia kena tally. Janganlah dekat sini, the person I admire, and then you suddenly you write about an essay about your enemy. No, you are not actually answering the question. Okay, so how do you plan your essay? Okay, of course, organization, planning, introduction. What are you going to write? The body, what are you going to write about? Okay, and you wrap up everything in your conclusion. Okay, so I think this one will be a good exercise for you after the workshop. Okay, a person whom you admire is a person who you look up to. For me, the person I admire is my father. His name is Abdullah Sima. Contoh. Okay. So in the first paragraph introduction, kalau kita nak perkenalkan seseorang, of course lah kita nak cerita macam mana rupa dia, how old he is, how old the person is. Yelah, macam contoh kan, kita nak bawa balik kawan kita nak bawa balik boyfriend kita ke girlfriend kita kan nak jumpa parents. Of course, ayah, this is my friend over here, nama dia sekian-sekian, dia kerja kat sini sekian-sekian. Betul tak? Okay, so introduce, right? So the body give reasons. There must be reason why you like this person. There must be reason why you admire this person. Mesti ada sebab. Segala benda yang berlaku mesti ada sebab. Okay, and then the third part, the following paragraph will be this one. What do you learn from him or her? So when we talk about the person that you admire, it's a little bit different than the person that you like. Admire dengan like tu ada beza. Okay, tapi if you say in English is like in English is a little bit different. Bahasa kalau kita kata kita suka, kita hormat, kita sanjung. Admire is more of like macam kita sanjung, orang yang kita sanjung, orang yang dihormati. Usually people whom we admire is a person yang we feel that like the person is like somewhere up there, somewhere up there yang kita macam sometimes berangan ataupun sometimes kita bercita-cita nak jadi macam dia. So that is the meaning of admire. Okay, of course you need to choose a person that has positive vibes, that is pretty much is positive and a good role model. Okay, a good role model. You don't like simply macam petik di mana-mana orang that you see and then you say, oh, I admire this person, I admire that person. No, you don't actually do that. Okay, you really need to know who this person is before you say, oh, I really admire this person because of this, and this. Okay, right. So the third paragraph here answers the question, what do you learn from him or her? Okay, apa yang kita belajar daripada orang tu? Conclusion, I admire. Kalau dekat in your introduction, the person that I admire is my father. Your conclusion must be, I admire my father. Okay, jangan tiba-tiba suddenly the person I admire is my father. Dekat bawah, I admire Lee Min Ho because tiba-tiba sejak bila bapa your father is Lee Min Ho, kan? Tiba-tiba, tak boleh like that. You need to make sure that it actually tallies and it actually flows. Right? Okay, moving on to the next part, report writing. So this is one example of report writing. As a school librarian, you are asked to write a report on the Form 5 students' reading habits. To help you to write the report to your teacher, use the following notes, okay? How often, okay, these are the things that you need to include in your report. So fill this in. I think this is in your, in your handout as well. Nampak tak dekat sini? Mana dia? Okay, this is an article. Let's move down. Okay, so fill in the table. To whom the report is for. So your teacher. The report is for your teacher. Who is writing the report? We are writing the report. Ada nama tak dekat situ? Tak ada nama. When there's no name mentioned, you can write your own name, no problem. However, you need to state your position. Who are you? Okay, are you just a normal student, or are you a school prefect? Are you the class monitor? Okay, who are you? You are a school librarian. Whatever that you write, it needs to, how to say, tally, and it needs to answer the question. If over here is library, is mentioned librarian, you don't write here prefect. Okay, kalau dekat sini ahli apa? Ahli pusat sumber, pengawas pusat sumber, takkanlah kat sini pengawas sekolah tak menjawab soalan, right? Okay, fill this in. Right? How often do students read? Do you think students read a lot nowadays? What do you think? Do you think? Yes, correct, Sarah. Yes, admire, look up to, like, have. Yes, correct. Yes, I agree with you, Sarah. Okay, so yep. Baca caption, baca caption. So, how often do you think students read? Dekat social media. Of course, that is a form of reading. Yes. Social media hari-hari. But what about kita membaca bahan-bahan ilmiah? Bahan-bahan ilmiah like books or how to say, reference or materials related to your subjects. Or maybe novels, fiction, seldom, okay, rarely for them. Yeah, I totally agree. Okay, how often do students read? Once a month pun susah, isn't it? Okay, so what type of books do students read? Why? Okay, it doesn't matter what you read. Of course, it should be proper reading materials. Okay, proper reading materials. Maksud dia, janganlah baca benda yang bukan. Proper reading materials. Materials. Proper reading materials. Benda yang that make you learn something. Okay, that make you learn something. And how to encourage reading habits among students. Okay, if you think that you do not like to read, what do you think that will make you read? Okay, perhaps you can choose reading materials that has a lot of illustrations. Illustration. Do you know what is illustrations? Illustrations maksudnya banyak gambar. Ada setengah, I wouldn't say some. I think people who don't like to read, because the moment Diorang buka buku, for example, like this, right? Okay, for example, like this book, okay? The moment I open up this book, it's like words, 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 words. This is a Malay novel. Words, words. I do have English novels. Words, words, words. So some people who don't like to read, it's like, oh my God, there's so many words. Yes, there's so many words. I'm not gonna read this. This book will put me to sleep. Definitely. Yes, definitely. It's boring. A lot of words like this, like, oh my God. Tambah-tambah pula small font. It kind of like put people off, like orang macam turn off sikit. Okay. So like what Nabila mentioned, comic, yes. Comic. Okay. Comics, Diary of Wimpy Kid. If you know Diary of Wimpy Kid, you could. Diary of Wimpy Kid. Wimpy Kid. Wimpy Kid, Wimpy Kid, WIHI, encyclopedia. Not everybody reads encyclopedia, lenient, but it's good that you read encyclopedia. You learn a lot of things there. Okay, so Diary of Wimpy Kid is one example of comic reading kind of thing, and like for my son, he actually enjoys it. Right. I wish I could show it to you, but I can't today because of time constraint. Okay, so yeah, when you write your report, yes, when you write the report, write in this form. There is like a particular format to it. This format will actually make your writing look like a report, not a letter, for example. Okay, so yeah, for your report, you need to have this. Kepada siapa? To Puan Liza. Okay, Puan Liza. Puan Liza. Can Puan Liza. Sebab dia tak ada ni. From Sheila. Okay, subject from 5 students reading habits. Contoh. Okay, so kena ada benda ni supaya dia nampak. Okay, and first introduction. Okay, introduction, you could say what is important about reading. Okay, you may make make note for this one. Kejap Mana shapes Shapes. Okay, fine. Let's put this one. Introduction. Introduction. Let's put alamak sudah lari yo. Why reading is important. Nampak tak? Why reading is important. You can talk about it. Or you can say why students don't like reading. Can, no problem. Okay. So it actually directs, your introduction will direct your essay. Yeah, will direct the reader to what is to come in your essay. Dia macam bagi penunjuk arah dah dekat situ. That is your introduction. Breaks. Alamak. Okay, sudah hilang. Okay, never mind. So next one, Form 5 students reading habits. So whatever that you get over here in the table, so just put it in there. Okay, write in the proper sentences, put it in there. Ways to encourage students to read. Yeah, and conclusion. Oh, I forgot to mention, for extended writing, you need to write about 200, 250 words. If you want 2, 3, 4 paragraphs of 50 words, you get 200 words in total. Okay, 4 paragraphs of 50 words, total will be 200 words. Easy, right? But you need to practice writing. That's all. You need practice. Okay, you need practice. But of course, your introduction and your conclusion you may not write as long as 50 words, but perhaps over there it's like 20 to 30 words. So there will be like more words coming from your body. So your body might have like between 60 to 70 words perhaps. Okay, if let's say introduction and your conclusion 30 words each, 60 words, so you need to write 140 words. So for this one, Form 5 students reading habits, 70 words. Ways to encourage students to read, 70 words. 140 words plus 60, 200 words, if you can imagine that. Okay, right. Moving on, the next one will be, okay, your review writing. Kita tulis review. Review. So this one, I adapted this essay from your full blast textbook. Your full blast textbook is the Form 4 English textbook, okay? And I put it like this. I break it down so that you can see what you need to write there. Okay, and I think this one also is included together in the handouts, so you can refer there. Okay, so the breakdown of everything here and there, and the third and the fourth paragraph. See, okay, your introduction and your conclusion may not be as long as your body. Okay, may not be as long as your body. Okay, but don't write too long, right? Don't write too long. Okay, so I've already put in the the side notes here and there, and I hope that this will help you to break things there. Okay, and last but not least is narrative. So narrative here, describe an accident that you witnessed. Okay, your story should include a description of the accident, what you and other people did. Narrative writing is like, perhaps if for those who actually like and trying out creative writing, this may be a good start for you. Okay, creative writing, orang yang suka nak menulis, nak berjinak-jinak dalam penulisan, this could be the thing for you. And if you notice over here, that's for this one, I did not really include a lot of notes. It's just a description. Oh, can you hear that? It's just a description of the accident. So in your description, you need to be really good at describing the whole scene. Apa yang berlaku, apa yang you nampak. Use the 5 senses. Okay, 5 senses. What? Sight, smell, see, sight, smell, touch, whatever. The 5 senses there. Use WH questions. Okay, which I didn't include that. Use WH questions. Use your 5 senses so that you are able to imagine. Okay, you are able to imagine, be creative. Okay, and if you are able to visualize an accident from the movie that you watch, you want to write it up, go ahead. Okay, what you and other people did, write your story. Okay, so this is one example. Okay, this is one example of how you can describe, how you describe an accident. Okay, and also as you can see here, the language is pretty straightforward and pretty simple, right? So what you need to do is you just need to rearrange. Okay, and there are only 4 paragraphs there. Rearrange the whole, the paragraphs, and then rewrite it into 4 proper paragraphs like a story. Okay, and for narrative writing, you can also refer to your full blast textbook. Okay, full blast textbook. Even if you don't have the physical full blast textbook with you as well, you can access it online. Okay, and I think that your teacher may have shared the link, the Telegram link to the online textbook. You can go back there and have a look at it. Okay, right. So last but not least, after you have written your beautiful essay, after you have written your masterpiece, this is what you need to make sure that you have in your essay. Okay, your content, communicative achievement, organization, language, because these are the 4 things, 4 elements that I mentioned before that will be assessed in your writing. Okay, so content, relevant, adakah menjawab soalan? Content, menjawab soalan ke tak? Kalau dia suruh tulis pasal accident, tulis pasal accident. Jangan tulis pasal shopping. Kalau dia suruh tulis pasal online shopping, jangan tulis pasal, oh, last weekend I went to Pavilion for the first time after 1.5 years being quarantined at home. No. Okay, content, jawab soalan ke tak? You see, I have answered all the questions and covered all the points needed. Jawab soalan. Communicative achievement. I have included some examples to explain some of my ideas. Okay, organization. I use at least one simple connector. Choose, not choose. Try. If you are not confident, stay simple. Write simple sentence. But you need to have some, make some effort and try to write, compound sentences, or more complex sentences. Try. Okay, I use at least one cohesive device. Okay, fine. Language, I have used the words that are relevant to the topic. Okay, relevant, yang berkaitan. If we talk about online shopping, there must be online shopping in your essay. Not shopping at Pavilion, not shopping at KLCC. No. Okay, or shopping where? Dekat Singapore ke? No. Okay. So for each element, you will be assessed from 1 to 5 marks. Tolong tulis. Okay, try to write. You have time to practice. Now it's only October, November, December, January. About 3 to 4 months time for you to practice writing. Buck up. Okay, do your best. Don't hand in empty piece of exam answer paper. No, don't do that. Okay, right. So yeah, we have come to the end, and I apologize for taking extra 10 minutes. Okay, and yeah, towards the end here, I really hope that you learned something from me. I really hope that you learned something from me. Okay, yes, so before I leave, it would be great that you will be, I know that I kind of like rush through things, because there are a lot of to be covered here. And, all in all, I hope that in the process of becoming better, you put some effort in it, and you practice. And for you students out there, make use of your teachers. Okay, make use of your teachers when you come to school. I know it is like, you take turns to come to school. Like you come to school for 1 week, and the other week you are at home, and you come to school the following week, and whatnot. Make when you are at home, for example, make the most out of it. And when you come to school, also make the most out of it. When you come to school, you are able to see your teacher face to face. Whatever that you have, any queries that you have, anything that you don't understand, ask your teachers. Okay, ask your teachers. We are here to help you. Okay, I'm very sure that your school teachers also are waiting for you guys to come to them to ask questions, and we are willing to help you. Okay, so last part of this workshop is I would like you to reflect on on your learning also. Okay, so I hope that you learned something from me today. And if you have any problems with writing, first of all, you need to make the first move. Okay, you must make the first move. You must plan out your study. You must make time to practice, so that your teachers will be able to help you. If you don't do anything, it's pretty hard for your teachers to help you as well. Okay, inshallah. All right, yes. Okay, any questions, boys and girls? Any questions, boys and girls? So yeah, today I learned I still have trouble with, I may not be able to, clear your doubts over here, but I hope that, whatever that I shared today, you're able to do it with your teachers in school. My favorite part of the story, of the story, it's not of the story, of the workshop was, I don't quite understand. Okay. Yeah. I know that this is like pretty basic for everything, but yeah, I think you need to get the basic right before you can move on to the next level. Okay. Yep.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Sheila, for the wonderful workshop. I think the students have learned so much, and unfortunately we don't have much time. I do hope that we have longer time, but then again the time is quite limited, so we hope that it'll be beneficial for students who are actually joining us today. All right, and also for
Thank you
everyone.
so much for today.
Okay.
Thank you for having me on board. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Sheila, and thank you very much for everyone to be here. So, like Madam Sheila mentioned earlier on, so don't forget next week, the same time, 2:30 until 4:30,
Yes,
we will have
I'll
another
see you guys
workshop
again.
on speaking and listening, your paper 3 and paper 4. We hope that we can have more, interaction in the coming workshop. Remember, it's speaking and listening, so you are expected to listen and as well to respond and to speak. All right, so those don't forget to get the material for next week. Inshallah, I will share the materials with your teachers. Those from MUA, you will have it from your teachers, and those who are not from MUA, so I will actually pass it around to my friends, the material for the coming workshop, and inshallah I will share the link as well as we do the workshop next week. Okay, so again, thank you very much, Madam Sheila and everyone. So I
Thank
think
you.
that's the end of our that's the end of
Hope to see you guys
our
again
session
next
today.
week.
All right, see you again next week. Bye bye.
Okay, bye, people.
Thank you, Madam. May Allah bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
谢谢老师，我们再见哦。
再见，再见，下星期见吧。
拜拜。
拜拜。